Hello everybody, and it is Friday. Welcome back. We have lots of fun stuff to share with you today. Yeah, and we just went over the lens. Oh well, we do it every time. We do it every time, guys. Okay, so first of all, I have to remind you that today is Friday, right? Yep, and like yesterday I said that today you want to make sure you are a VIP on our VIP email list if you are not, because every Saturday morning we have been sending out an awesome email with a special offer for our kit of the week. And this week we actually have 2 kits that are qualifying for the kit of the week because we have some color options for you. So I actually put the link right in this post, and that'll take you to our VIP email sign up page. Otherwise, you can go right to the top of our Facebook page, and below the banner there is a button that says sign up, and you click that and that'll take you to the same place. So don't forget to do that because you're going to want to get that special offer. Okay, let's see what's next. I'm going to talk about what we did with the kit of the week this week, which, like I said, is actually 2 of them. And it is cake and ice cream. So we're going to get close on the one. So we have this one which we're calling cake and ice cream orange, which is kind of fun, more boyish colors. And then we have cake and ice cream brown, which it has some pinks and reds and some blues in it. Really, you could use either one for whoever, depending on what the birthday theme was, or you know what people are wearing or whatever, because they are equally adorable. But since birthday pages are pretty self-explanatory, we thought we would show you how you can use this particular kit and make a ton of cards with it. With the brown kit, which has the pinks in it, I actually designed 6 different cards, and then with the other one, I did 7 cards. What? Almost everything that I used on these cards is included in the kit. The only thing, the card bases that we used are just white cardstock, and those are not in the kit, but we do have them for sale on our website, or you can use white cardstock that you have in your stash, because I know you have white cardstock in your stash. And almost all of them are pretty standard size. I did a couple of square ones which were 4x4, but otherwise the rest of these are just an 8.5 by 11 cut in half and folded. So I think we're going to start with the brown kit, and obviously this is how it's going to come to you in this nice baggie with the instructions on how to do it if you're doing a page with it, but you can always refer back to this video to see the different ways you can do cards. So let's start with this little guy here, and the more I looked at it, I thought it kind of looks like a little target on the front there. But what I did is I popped up these candles a little bit, actually the flames, and then I sprinkled them with glitter, because who doesn't like a little glitter? Otherwise, this is just like a 4x4 size. You could mail this in your standard envelope size, because I know that when you send square cards through the mail, the post office tends to charge you more, or you can hand deliver it. I mean, that's more thoughtful anyway, right? But this guy, I just used some circle punches that I had, and obviously just took the candles right out of the kit, put them on there, added the glitter on the flames, and done. All right, my next one is using all of the candles that show up on the cake on the layout. I will say that pretty much the only pieces in the kit that I didn't use on the cards is I didn't use the "and ice cream" part of the title, and then I didn't use kind of the white base of that cake, just because the cake was awfully big to fit on a card. Of course, if you were doing kind of a ginormous card for somebody's big birthday, you could fit it on a card, but these are all standard size. So this one I used all those candles, and then this red piece here is actually one of those layers from the cake. So I used it as kind of an accent piece instead of using it as part of the cake. And then I just used a stamp that I had and stamped the little sentiment on white, and you could do that with any stamps you have, or you can use your printer and print out whatever you want it to say on some cardstock and then just trim it out to put it on your card. So there's that guy. All right, now this one is the cake, and I just think this cake is so cute. It's lots of layers, and it's just fun colors. And so what I did is I used the title part that says cake, and then using my silhouette machine, I cut out eat. So it says eat cake. I mean, how fun is that for a little birthday card? And that's all I did. I mean, that one was really easy. All right, This one, again, super easy, just using the birthday present. And I didn't put stamps on all of these just because I don't have very many happy birthday stamps here, and I thought then you can kind of get different ideas, because this you could even use for like a baby, or you could use it for a wedding if the colors were blue. You could use it kind of for whatever occasion you wanted. But with this one, I used a circle punch again to cut out white circles to create a polka dotted background just using cardstock. And then I mounted my present up on pop dots, and then I just added this little glitter brad just to the center of that, just for a little extra embellishment. This one I think is so cute, and you'll actually notice that this is very similar to the ice cream that is in our You're So Sweet kit. Sometimes we shrink shapes down, or we mix them up a little bit and use them on different kits, and so this is going to be similar to that. And you guys love those ice cream cards, so I just thought, why not do it again? So I stamped on the little bowl, and then I added some baker's twine around it. How cute, right? And then I just layered up my ice cream, just added some cardstock strips on the top and bottom just for a little bit of extra zing, so that it wasn't just a solid white card. And then the last one from this set, I decided I didn't have to do a birthday card with these stars, so I made a congratulations card. You could make this for graduation using a different color background, you know, a new job, whatever you wanted. The only thing I added here, besides the stamped, are these bling gems. I will mention these are pretty thick. So if you're gonna mail this, I would suggest using something that's a little bit thinner, some of those maybe sticker gems, just because otherwise the post office will rip that envelope to shreds, or you can put an extra stamp on it so it gets hand fed. But just a little word of warning, because I know I've had some cards go through and they didn't make it. So again, I made 6 cards with just this page kit. And you will end up with some extra cardstock from the kit, because you do get 2 dark brown backgrounds, and I didn't use all of that. And then you will end up with some pieces that aren't used on the cards too. So how cool, right? You get 6 cards plus some bonuses. So that is what we're calling the Cake and Ice Cream Brown kit. Now let's move over to our Cake and Ice Cream Orange kit. And so they're pretty much all the same shapes. The only difference is we use more of these, I don't even know what to call those, little starburst things instead of stars on this one. And then we have some different colors used. So let's start with this one. This one, again, so easy. All I did was pop up the candles and the flames, stamped right on there, and then just use some of the yellow from the kit. I just love these bright colors. I mean, and especially with this kit, so many of the colors are perfect for guys. So if you're ever struggling to come up with a boy birthday card, or even a grown man birthday card, these colors work great for that. And this card, as you can see, is a 4x4, so that one's kind of a square one too. All right, next one, this one again is just that cake, and I did kind of a similar look as I did on this one, but I actually used the cake plate on the bottom, and then I didn't use the title, but you really could put whatever you wanted on here, and I thought it might even be kind of fun if you had a stamp that fit. You could even stamp it like on the layers of the cake so that your words could go right through there. I thought that would be kind of a fun idea. All right, this next one I actually made into a thank you card. I thought these colors were fun and bright for summer or spring. And what I did is I used these little starbursts, and then I used my circle punches, and I just created kind of little embellishments using some buttons that I had in my stash. So really, I know you guys have buttons in your stash too. I just found ones that sort of coordinated with it, and then just glued those on. And as you can see, these starbursts, I didn't glue down the edges because I thought it was kind of fun that you could pull them up so they looked a little more 3D. And then this piece here, this scallop, is actually on the cake here. You see there's like scalloped edges. I trimmed the cake so that I could use that scallop on the card. So if you're not going to use that cake for something else, you can definitely use the scallop on a card like I did here. Now this one again is kind of a different size. I believe it's like 4.5 8x4. And this one I actually rounded the corners to kind of make it look different. And I used that paper weave technique. Did you guys see that video a while back that we did that we showed you how to do the weaving with the paper? It's super easy. And if you scroll back on our Facebook feed, you'll see it. Otherwise, we do have a YouTube channel that you can definitely check out to see how we did that. And then this one, I just used 3 of those candles to create this little embellishment right here. The difference between these 2 kits, how I got one more card too out of this one, is I actually used the candles on 2 different cards, this one, rather than putting all 6 on one like I did on that side. All right, let's see what's next. This one, super simple. All I did is I put together the present, added some brads, and stamped at the top. I mean, how easy for a guy. And then this one is actually one of my favorite ones for a guy, just because the colors I think are really perfect for a man's birthday card with kind of the orange and the blues. And see, I used the other 3 candles from the set right there, and then just stamp the sentiment right there. And then finally we have another ice cream one. Now, this cake cone die cut does not come in the set. I actually went right to the Silhouette store. I have a subscription from my personal account, and I found a cake cone that I liked, and I cut it out using a tiny little scrap of vanilla cardstock that I had. You could probably freehand cut something similar just without these cutouts, or you could do like a waffle cone. It'd be super easy to do a triangle and get a similar look. And then all I did is I stamped the little sentiment here, and then I put a brad at the top to kind of adhere it down. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember when metal rim tags were really hot in scrapbooking, and so that's what I was kind of reminiscing about when I made this. I put the little brad through the center. You could also do like some ribbon or something too, and that would make this super cute. So 7 from this set, 6 from this set, and both kits I had bonus pieces left over. So how cool is that? Now, you guys have seen all these cards. Would you like them? I bet there's one that you have your eye on. Well, we have another surprise today. We're giving away one of these cards. Now, how do you win? I bet you guys know 3 things: like, comment, and share. And we're gonna give you something to comment that's easy. You're gonna comment with the number of the card that you like. Once this live cast gets done, I'm gonna update the photo on the front of the video to show the numbers of the cards, and then I'm also gonna post that picture in the comments so it's easy to find. You can just locate the number and you comment with that number of the card you like, and you could be the lucky winner of that card. So again, like the post, comment with the one you like, and share it with your friends, because they're gonna wanna see how you make all these cards super cheap too. I mean, think, our kits are $8.99. You can make 6 or 7 cards out of that. How much does the card cost at the store? Like last time I was there, I think they were ridiculous, like $5 for a card. And these are way cooler anyway because they're made by you. And don't forget, after you make these, make sure you sign your name on the back so people know that they are handmade. The last thing that we want to talk about today, if you tuned in yesterday, we showed you how to make this adorable accordion mini book. And so we have to announce the winner. And based on our comments, likes, and shares, we randomly selected somebody, and our winner is Debbie Miller Justice. Woo! We're gonna send you this. What I will do is I'm gonna comment on your post so that you see this for sure, and then you'll just have to let us know what your mailing address is so that we can send it over to you. So stay tuned for a notification on that, Debbie, and we will make sure that you get this little mini album. I believe you said, was it granddaughters that you have and you thought it would be fun to do this with? So I'm thinking that was you. So hopefully you'll find a good use for this little mini book. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how you can use our kits for cards, because I know not all of you are scrapbookers. And even if you are, who doesn't always need birthday cards, right? And remember, these 2 kits are gonna be our kit of the week starting tomorrow, and you have to be a VIP so that you can get the special offer in your email. So do not forget to sign up for our VIP email list so that you get that email in the morning. All right. Well, we hope everybody has a fantastic weekend, and thank you again for joining us with Down Memory Lane. See you next week.